Oh, good morning.
Big man, big man, big man.
Very good. Meaning Bada Sahib has got the samosa.
How are we doing? I can't hear you.
Oh.
Is that me?
Hello. Hello, Dr. Mas. How are you?
I'm good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, very loud.
We have to be loud. We're going to be playing the England. How's life treating you? Hear me now, Sachin? Sachin?
Sachin looks like he has seen a ghost.
Yes, Sachin, you have to unmute. Apparently it says ask.
Vajadanti, Vico Vajadanti, tooth powder, toothpaste.
On his mobile.
Yeah, he says he's muted. How's your son, Vat?
It's fine. So your technical wizard is not functioning. Come on.
Sachin is not functioning. Sachin wants to be addressed in this podcast as Little Bada Sahib. So did you receive the samosas?
Very good. Thanks very much.
Yeah, did
How
you
much
have
do I
it?
owe you?
There we go.
It is on.
Can you hear me okay? Hey, Fats, how you doing?
He's a technical project manager working for an IT company, and Dr. Vass was unmuted.
Good thing you're not.
Maybe it's because I'm messing with the software to try and record this for you because you don't know how to record a podcast.
He's recording it for me kindly, but he's also supporting the wrong
Why
team.
are you recording?
As Subhash has highlighted.
Anyway.
I'm recording it using something called Audio Hijack. That's what I'm doing.
Why
I'm just
are
saying
you
that.
We're
recording it?
recording a podcast. We're going global. We're going to send this podcast all over the world. The cricket fans will be listening to your judgment, Mats.
Within months. Yeah.
Yeah. So you actually saw the ground. You saw our village ground
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last time I touched the cricket bat.
You played once. You played. That's right. Did you play? Yeah.
I don't know.
Now.
I hit your opening bowler for 2 sixes. So that's all I remember.
Anyway, listen. Unfortunately, Steve is not attending. His dad's quite old, and he's gone back into hospital, and he's on oxygen, and he's on a drip. So he's just a couple of hours. He's dived out.
So who's the other person?
So it's just Sachin, me, and you tonight. So
I'm going to have a drink.
So you have a drink. Let me show you the introduction I prepared. I don't know if you saw it.
Why are you wearing a West Indian kit?
This is not West Indian kit. This is Indian. This is the Indian Cricket Club.
Is it?
Oh yes. We will never be West Indian.
From the West Indian World Cup in 2007.
I was there.
That's it. I referred to that. Do you remember you say, I remember seeing you supporting way on your own. Didn't Sri Lanka get to the final that match?
Yep.
That they got India were terrible. India got knocked out in the qualifying rounds.
I came with 2 friends, and we were staying in Barbados, and my friends' parents had 2 flats, and the whole apartment was booked up by guys coming from USA, all the Indians,
Right.
because Pakistan was supposed to play India in Barbados. And what happened? Pakistan lost, India lost, so it ended up Ireland playing Bangladesh or something like that.
That's right. And I was really annoyed because I picked the wrong island because India had to get through to come to our island or something like that, wasn't it, Sachin? And they never got
Yeah, Grenada. You also made the same bet.
Wait, Grenada.
I made the same bet. We were in Grenada for the whole and they never got there.
No, we just flew to Grenada just to watch that Australian match.
That's when we met you. That's when we met you. Yeah. I remember spotting you. You were all alone in the sun on another stand from where we were.
No, I came with two other guys who were there as well. But in fact, one of the friends who came with me, he's actually moved to Barbados
Has he?
6 months ago. Yeah, he lives there now. We were staying free there. So, and we had tickets for so many matches, all the matches in Barbados, basically. And then there was a gap. And we decided we'll fly to Grenada because Sri Lanka. I mean, these two boys, one of them is like my godson, and they all had Sri Lankan kit.
The full Sri Lankan kit.
Yeah, I didn't have a Sri Lankan kit, but these two had. And so we flew to Grenada, but they insisted on going through Trinidad because they had seen some very hot girls in Trinidad. So we flew to Trinidad for one night, and the plan was to go clubbing. And so we checked into the hotel and had some food and went around, and we were all in shorts, and they were in flip-flops, and I was quite respectable. I had a croc.
Crocs instead of flip-flops is bold.
Slightly better. Anyway,
ridiculous.
They wouldn't let us anywhere in. No way. People dress up there. People sort of wear suits to go into clubs. We didn't get into any bloody clubs.
You were too casual.
No shoes, no shirt, no service.
Who takes shoes to bloody, Caribbean islands?
It's not Sri Lanka.
Yeah,
In Sri Lanka, you can't go into the clubs without proper dress.
True, that's true. But in Barbados, you could go into the poshest restaurant in shorts. See, that's the day before the match. There was a reggae festival.
Right.
And it was quite late, and I said I'm going to bed. So told these guys, be careful, just go ahead.
Be careful, don't be careful of
so,
the girls.
They are sort of, blonde, sort of blue-eyed blonde boys, sort of going into a place where they have never been. And apparently, they told me the next day there were thousands of people, and they were the only whites. And the DJ or whoever was running the show had come on stage and said, brothers, there are two white boys here. Please look after them.
They must have stood out like complete unbelievable.
Exactly, yeah. So,
let me ask you, Sachin, do you remember the Grenada World Cup?
Of course.
So what are your memories of the Grenada? I remember the World Cup. I don't have that many fond memories because I was a bit disappointed with the crowds, no drums, no carnival of cricket in the stadiums. And
do you not remember watching South Africa play?
What?
Watching South Africa play and Andre Nel being on the boundary.
Yes, that was good. That was good.
Hothead Andre Nel.
That England-South Africa match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the England-South Africa match. Yeah.
It's unbelievable because we were seated very close to the South African crowd.
Yeah.
And Michael won the toss and elected to bat. And everybody who batted first lost in that bloody World Cup. I don't know. You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that?
I do remember. Yeah. There was something to do with...
They lost very quick wickets. And who goes in? Peterson. Oh my God. I had never seen abuse like that ever. I mean, these guys
They
were,
went for him. Yeah.
all these African guys were giving him really bloody, and every ball, Andre Nell used to come, the follow through used to come very close to Peterson, basically sort of, Smith was a captain, wasn't he? He had told the guy, just knock his bloody head off. And Peterson got caught. And coming back, he was returning to the pavilion. Oh my God, abuse. And they were all out for like 110 or something like that.
Yeah, saw that. Yeah.
And we
You've
said,
got a good memory.
Yeah, we decided. I said, I'm not staying to watch the rest of the match. Okay, so we went and bought some wine, and and we spent the rest of the day on the beach.
On the beach.
And they knocked it off in 10 overs or 15 overs or something.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah. The beach was wonderful. The sea was wonderful, and but Sri Lanka. Do you remember what was your favorite match? You remember from that, Sachin? We went to loads of matches.
The favourite match we went to was when the West Indies played South Africa, because that was the atmosphere. We had the carnival of cricket, and it was a great game. West Indies gave them a real good run for their money. It was a great game.
Yeah. That's right.
That was the standout for us in terms of cricket.
Who were the West Indians in those days? West Indians were a letdown, weren't they? Don't you know the whole island was saying how bad West Indies were, and they were grumbling.
Yeah, it's all relative, though, right? Yeah.
Brian Lara was the captain.
Brian Lara was still the captain.
Then I think what's the other guys? Samson or Samuel? Samuel.
Marlon, yeah.
Marlon Samuels.
And Starwan, of course, he was in there. Dwayne Bravo, Chandler, all that era.
Yeah. Yeah, Chandapur was still playing. Yeah.
We have lamb samosas for lamb lovers. We also have vegetable samosas for vegetable lovers. We also have chicken samosas for tandoori chicken style lovers. And we have vegan samosas now, new latest tradition, vegan samosas for vegan lovers.
But yeah, it was kind of famous for the final being hyped up and just not being a bit of a letdown, wasn't it, that tournament as well?
Yeah. So come on.
It was delayed by rain, and then they should have carried it the next day, basically.
Exactly, yeah. Reserve day.
They just copped out and sort of. I think Sri Lankans are hard done by there, and then Gilchrist sort of had this thing in his gloves for something which is illegal or something. You remember he had a golf ball in his gloves.
He did.
No?
Yeah, he always used to have the golf ball in his gloves. It helped him catch, apparently. That's what he did, didn't he? He said while batting.
While batting,
yes. It gave him
a bit more spring on the ball, maybe.
Something like that. So he basically smashed 100 very quickly. And then Sri Lankans had to bat when it was completely dark.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a real disappointment. The final went on to the second day, and it was really disappointing.
He didn't. He should have gone into the second day.
Should have gone, but didn't.
Oh, right.
Dad, why are you eating a sausage roll in my tuk-tuk? Have you, like me, changed your attitude from non-essential to essential pastimes?